नमस्ते भैया।
हाँ नमस्ते।
मैं सोचूं आपका माइक अनम्यूट हुआ है बट आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही, तो मेरे एंड से इशू है।
नहीं
तो
नहीं नहीं,
वेलकम भैया, नमस्ते।
थैंक यू मनु जी। Before I open the PPT, if anyone is having any questions, they can ask me or they can put it in the chat window.
Namaste to all. If any one of you is having any kind of question in your mind regarding the health, so Bhaiya is with us. We can discuss that here. I have provided mic to all of you. You can unmute yourself and put forward your question. Thank you. जी, आशुतोष भैया's mic got okay, my mistake. So I
नहीं नहीं,
believe
it
जी
is not.
नमस्ते आशुतोष भैया.
नमस्ते दीदी, नमस्ते.
You have any question भैया?
Not till now. No, there is no question. But every time on Friday, I wait for this session, which is concerned with holistic health for body. So just I'm concentrating on that. There is no question right now, didi. Thank you.
जी भैया, thank you so much. तो सुनो भैया, shall we start the session?
Yes, definitely.
जी भैया. So over to you भैया.
Okay, just a minute, I'll share the PPT. So once again, today I would like to discuss about what all we can do every day to keep ourselves healthy. So the entire idea behind formulating this course called Holistic Human Health is to make us understand the health principles which we were discussing regularly and then implement them in our own life. We will give you so many guidelines and of course some examples how to implement these things, but it is ultimately our responsibility to understand the principles and implement them in our life, implement them in such a way that the healthy lifestyle which we plan for ourselves is custom made according to our own body constitution, according to our own environment, our own work culture, our family. There are so many things which influence the choices we make in each and every day. So accordingly, we plan our healthy lifestyle, but ultimately they should be guided by the health principles. So this is what we expect from all the people who try to put this thing into practice. So uh, just like a set of guidelines, I will give you few things which we can do every day to stay healthy. So all of you are already very much familiar with universal human values. So we all know that we are not just our body. We have a body, we have a self. So w- we should stop identifying ourselves with just our own body. So we should be able to see ourselves away from our body. We should be able to observe our own body as if some other person is observing. A doctor is observing your body. A doctor is examining your body. He'll be able to tell so many things. Similarly, you observe your own body, you will be able to see so many things. So observe your breath pattern, observe your hunger, observe your thirst, observe your strength or weakness, flexibility or rigidity in your muscles, joints, tendons, ligaments. Observe your ability to withstand strain. Observe your ability to change in temperature, change in seasons, change in weather. So keep observing what's happening in your body. So this is something which we need to do regularly. So it should be a part of our lifestyle. Initially, we need to do it voluntarily with proper planning. It's like every 1 hour, I'll observe my body, each and every part of my body. 3 times a day, I'll observe my hunger. So every 2 hours, I observe my breath pattern. Like every day, I'll observe myself, my about my strength. At least every day, early in the morning, once I get up, I observe myself, my strength, my weakness, my flexibility, my everything, whatever I can perceive, I'll try to perceive. So observing our own body is one thing which we need to do regularly, consciously. It should happen in a conscious way. This is more like the practice of awareness. Here the awareness about the body is very important. Once we do this, body will start sending so many signals, and slowly we'll start understanding them, and then we'll be able to interpret them. And once we understand what body is trying to tell us, we will be able to take action so that we will never become a patient. Similarly, observing our own self, so many things we can observe. Few examples, like observing whether we are enthusiastic or lethargic. How are we reacting to various kinds of such stressful situations, various challenges? Are we feeling prosperity inside, deprivation inside? Are we having this feeling of trust or fear? Are we feeling superiority or inferiority inside us when we interact with others? Or are we feeling equality? Professor Rekha ji, you have raised your hand. Do you have any question?
Rekha Didi, the mic is provided to you. You have raised your hand. Do you have any questions, Didi? I guess by mistake she has raised.
Okay. So, so we need to observe our body. We need to observe ourself. And this thing is very important. Being aware of ourselves is very, very important. Every day, take some time. Just observe yourself. Observe your body. This is something which can make a huge difference. as far as health is concerned. There are other advantages also. So one thing which we have to do every day is cleansing our five sense organs. We clean our body, we wash our body, we brush our teeth, we take bath, we clean our hair at least twice or thrice a week. What about our sense organs? Eyes, ears, nose, skin, you know, tongue. So there are certain guidelines which we can follow, or we can also adopt different ways. But the idea is to keep a body clean. Each and every cell needs cleansing because each and every cell is like a completely individual functional and structural unit inside which a lot of activity is happening. You'll be, fascinated to peep into the cell. So many things are there. Mitochondria, which are like powerhouses of us body, they produce a lot of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. A lot of energy gets produced. Our endocrine and reticulum is there. Rough endocrine reticulum, smooth endocrine reticulum, which produces these proteins, lipids inside our cell. Lot of chemical reactions take place, and there are some byproducts of these chemical reactions. Sometimes these chemical reactions will not take place in a right way, which results in production of some free radicals, toxins, endotoxins. So these things do get accumulated inside our body. It is our responsibility to cleanse each and every cell of our body. How do we do that? It is very important. So, okay, let's think about this cleansing part of each and every cell later. But at least, what about our oral cavity, where important sense organ like our tongue is there? Are we cleaning it properly? Brushing our teeth properly? Cleaning our tongue properly? So, the moment we get up, the first thing we do is most of the people, first thing they do is brush their teeth. And unfortunately, most of us use so many chemicals to brush our teeth. Instead of using chemical paste, we can use completely natural things to brush our teeth, which will, we should not start our day with some chemical inside our mouth. No, so many pastes are there which without any sodium lauryl sulfate or other chemicals which produce this lot of foam and all. Tooth powders are there. If you are lucky enough to have a neem tree or a karanja tree or a bubble tree nearby, you can, if you can take one twig and then also do the natural brushing thing, that is great. Otherwise, a simple herbal tooth powder, you can make your own tooth powder very simple way, like take some coconut shells and burn them, make charcoal out of it. You can just type in YouTube how to make coconut charcoal. Simple. Burn them, and when they are red hot, extinguish the fire, and charcoal, coconut charcoal, shell charcoal is ready. Mix some dalchini, long, trifla churna, saindhav lavan in it, and your herbal tooth powder is ready, which is very useful. It will stop the bleeding of gums, strengthen your teeth. It will not allow the teeth to decay. So natural tooth powders you can make or are available in the market. You can try using them instead of using some chemicals right from the beginning, early in the morning. Let us not put chemicals in our mouth. So and to, if you're using a tooth powder, you will also use a brush, and the bristles, they'll go in between the teeth in the spaces, and they'll cleanse all the food particles and all. Like they will also help in cleaning, killing the germs. This is good. Using a brush is good. Even if you use a neem twig, also you should chew it so well so that it becomes like a brush. It will go in between the teeth. Unfortunately, again, all of us are using plastic brushes. So plastic brush, plastic tongue cleaner, they contain anything plastic contains BPA, bisphenol A, which in turn is a harmful toxin which can cause so many diseases. So when you repeatedly use your toothbrush and brush your teeth, rub your oral cavity with this plastic, some BPA enter your oral cavity, get absorbed into your body, and it will cause some kind of disease. You know, you might have heard about this thing. Dentists recommend changing your toothbrush every 2 months or 3 months, even if the toothbrush is not deformed, even if the bristles are intact. They want us to change because after some time, more and more BPA will enter your oral cavity. So why should we allow this thing which will spray this BPA in our oral cavity in the first place when we have alternatives? Luckily, we have alternatives, um, like bamboo toothbrushes with made out of bamboo, and the bristles also. Some toothbrushes they have bamboo bristles, or some toothbrushes they have bristles with charcoal infused bristles without any BPA and all. So such toothbrushes are available on Amazon, on Flipkart for 30 to 45, 50 rupees, maximum 50 rupees, 30 to 50 rupees per toothbrush. And my whole family, we use these bamboo toothbrushes, and also we make our own tooth powder. So the same formula which I told you. So we feel that these toothbrushes are much, much, much comfortable than the nylon bristle toothbrushes or plastic bristle toothbrushes which we get in the market. Once you start using this bamboo toothbrush, I'm sure you will not go back to the regular toothbrush. So it will be very good if you just try one bamboo toothbrush with a charcoal bristle or a bamboo bristle. So similarly, to clean your tongue also, using plastic tongue cleaner is not healthy. You can use a steel tongue cleaner, not aluminum tongue cleaner. Again, aluminum is very dangerous. Good quality steel, or you can use a copper tongue cleaner, which is very, very good because copper kills so many germs. And we all know copper tongue cleaners are available. Or you can, if you can afford, you can use a silver tongue cleaner. In our family, we all use silver tongue cleaners. They cost around 700 to 800 rupees. So silver tongue cleaner. And nano silver particles, when they enter our body, they are very good for our immunity. They cool down our body, and they really cause some very good changes in our body. So using silver tongue cleaner is very useful instead of using a plastic tongue cleaner. And to maintain the oral hygiene, there is one good practice which we all can follow. Taking 1 or 2 spoons of till oil and squishing it. Gargling, just doing the gargling thing in the mouth, so that oral hygiene will increase. This oil will form a thin layer in our oral cavity, will not allow the bacteria and viruses to get absorbed through the oral cavity. They will not allow the growth of germs if you regularly practice this oil pulling. Dr. Deepak Chopra, who is around 78 years old right now, even today he says that his teeth are all intact without any dental caries. And he says the reason behind this is like he does this oil pulling every day. There are so many Ayurveda doctors who vouch for this thing. So this is one thing. Or you can take some Trifla Kashayam or some fresh water also. You can do oil pulling, water pulling. So, to keep the oral hygiene, maintain the oral hygiene, cleansing the sense organ of taste. Similarly, nose, you can put nasal drops. We have demonstrated this thing 2 years back when we did the online session, student induction program, holistic human health session. 2 drops of till oil, warm till oil in each nostril will open up all the channels. Nose is connected to the ears with eustachian tubules, to the eyes with lacrimal ducts, with oral cavity through nasopharynx. So all the channels will open, and any accumulation inside these channels will be removed, and they'll be open and free. So this is a very nice way to cleanse the sense of smell. Similarly, eye. So eye wash with plain water or trifla decoction or rose water. Just put two drops of rose water in the morning. That also will do. Or in Patanjali we have this we have this Saumya eye drops. Just put two drops in the eye. That will cleanse the eye. Of course, eye exercise also regularly if we can do, that will strengthen the eyes. We have shown the demonstrated how to do these eye exercises. So, so just a simple, if you can't do every day, at least once in a week, you can make a decoction of Trifla churnam uh, and filter it with cloth, cotton cloth, without any particles remaining. Then pour it on your eyes, just like the way we have shown in the session we did in. It is there. The video is there in the same channel, SIP AICTE-SIP YouTube channel. So you can do it at least once a week. If you can do it every day, that's great. Similarly, ear hygiene. Putting two drops of till oil, warm till oil in each ear helps in cleansing the ear and keeping the ear healthy, preventing germs from entering our ear. So all these things will happen. You can just give a nice massage to your earlobes. That will also be very good. To keep your skin healthy, take some oil, till oil, sesame oil or ginger oil as a standard. If you are living in a very cold place, you can use sarson ka tel, mustard oil. If you are living in a very hot place, you can use coconut oil. But generally, ginger oil or sesame oil will be good enough. Take 4 5 teaspoons of ginger oil, make it warm, and apply to the whole body. And do some activity in the sun. Do some Surya Namaskar or some pranayam. Then you take hot water bath. Just applying the oil and doing some physical activity itself will produce a lot of sweat. And after that, you take hot water bath. Again, more sweat will come. This will cleanse each and every cell of the body. Applying the oil to the body will increase the blood circulation. Then you can just take hot water bath and you'll see that your skin will glow. This glow is not coming from some kind of artificial, you know, beauty creams or other things, cosmetics. It's pure glow from inside. Just apply oil every day. Apply it for 7 days. Take hot water bath for 7 days. See what happens. The circulation improves, the toxins come out, and you'll see wonderful glow in the skin. So you can use herbal bathing powder. Nowadays, so many people are making soaps without these foaming agents like sodium lauryl sulfate and other preservatives and other chemicals. You have pure herbal soaps without any chemicals. Nowadays, these are available online also. So, or you can make your own very simple herbal powder, bathing powder, with some besan powder and moong dal powder. add some rice powder, some little haldi, or and you can also add some herbs like sariva, vativer, and you know gandha kachura. I'll type them down, and these things will give wonderful fragrance, natural fragrance without any chemicals. You can feel it long after you take bath also. Others can feel it. It's pure natural fragrance. Really good fragrance. So this you can try. Instead of using a soap, you can try this naturally homemade tooth bathing powder. And I promise you, I assure you that within 1 week you'll see wonderful change in your skin. And not just in your skin, regular application of herbal bathing powder even reduces the subcutaneous fat. Udvartanam kafaharam medasa pravilapanam sthirikaranam anganam twak prasadakaram param. This is the quote from Ayurvedic Ashtanga Hridayam. So if you rub your body with herbal bathing powder after applying oil, after doing oil massage, if you rub your skin with the herbal bathing powder, it will help in strengthening your muscles, reducing the subcutaneous fat, and giving sthiratva to all the body parts. So, and of course, the skin will get some really nice glow. So, all these things, the thing I'm trying to tell you is you can be as close to the nature as possible. And that will make a huge difference in your own health. And also, this water which is going out of your bathroom, which is going out of your home, even if it goes into your ground, or even if it goes into a sea or into a river or lake, wherever it ends up, it nourishes the living organisms there. So you're using some herbal tooth powder, you're using some herbal powder or shampoo, you're using some herbal bathing powder or herbal soap, no chemicals at all, absolutely zero chemicals. So you are also helping the environment. So this water coming out of your house is not toxic at all. Now, right now, whatever we are using, whatever water is coming out of our washroom is toxic. I can say 90%, 95% of our people are pumping out toxic water out of their houses and seriously damaging the environment. So this is not just for our sake, for the sake of future generations, for the sake of other organisms living in harmony with us. We can try this. And of course, our health also will improve. So physical activity. So daily physical labor. They say sitting is new smoking. So if you are not doing anything, sitting, not doing any physical activity, sitting whole day, doing your work, it's as good as smoking whole day. So you need to do some kind of physical activity, physical labor, some gardening, some cleaning, some kind of going and bringing vegetables early in the morning, or some walking, running, playing with kids, anything, some kind of physical activity. And if you feel that you need exercise to a specific set of muscles or joints, then with the recommendation of a doctor, specific exercises, specific yoga asanas, which can also stimulate specific organs and organ systems to function better. So specific set of asanas, Surya Namaskar, all these things can be done in the morning. And if you can do it while exposing your body to sunlight, that is much, much better. So you can go onto the terrace, or if you have a park, if you have a garden, go there and do all this physical activity. Play with your kids, play with your family members. All these things will take care of your body, giving enough physical activity. So you need to put all these things in your activity every day. So that is to strengthen your body. Then to strengthen yourself, to gain control of yourself, to maintain awareness, you need to practice some kind of breathing exercise, pranayam, meditation. Of course, we teach some advanced things like silence, shunyasthiti, practicing non-judgment, practicing awareness, and many whatever spiritual practices, if you are interested, practicing them. Affirmations and visualizations. Affirmations are like positive things, like whatever you want to happen, right, as if they are already happening right now, and read them every day. That these are affirmations. Day by day, in every way, I am becoming better and better, healthier and happier, prosperous, wealthier, like that. Whatever you want to write. My relationship is becoming getting strengthened. My, my ailments are disappearing gradually. My financial status is becoming better. My career is becoming better. All whatever you want to write, you write and just read them. Read them aloud. Affirmations, visualizations. You can also visualize. If you are a visual person, you can just close your eyes, visualize them. Visualize yourself in good scenarios, like you are becoming better and better. We use this on people having suffering with paralysis attack, completely paralyzed below the neck, below the waist, one leg, one hand paralyzed, immobile patients. We ask them to visualize every day. We give them like a homework every day. We make them do it, and that as if they are walking, running, climbing stairs. Many scenarios we teach them to visualize themselves. So all these things will help in becoming. If people who are paralyzed, who are immobile, can become mobile and active, why not we? We can also practice these. Not take a lot of time. 5 minutes for visualizations, 2 minutes for affirmations every day, and reading some good information every day, increasing our knowledge, understanding about so many things happening in the world, happening in our own body. It's very important for us to update ourselves. So reading every day. And of course, some other personal goals, whatever we have, all these things we need to include in our own way. Of course, we need to nourish our body. So whenever we want to eat something, just observe your own body, observe your own self. How is the body feeling? Is now, do you have hunger, or you just want to have food because you like the food? But, no, is your body really telling you that you are hungry? And how much do you think you can eat? How much do you think do you need? So all these things you need to observe, and also observe yourself. Are you feeling comfortable, or you are feeling disturbed, grumpy, or anxious, irritable, afraid of something, anger, all these things, all these negative feelings you have, and you want to eat food? That is a bad thing. No, it's a sure shot way to acquire diseases, new diseases. So if you are feeling bad, then sit for 2 minutes, do some deep breathing, try to relax, and then have food. So always observe your body and mind before having food, and plan the right food which is right for you. There are so many things you can have, but are you eating different kinds of foods, or only eating one or two vegetables, one or two grains, one or two pulses? At least 30 different kinds of plant species in a week a person should consume. So are you giving lot of choices to yourself, or limiting yourself? Are you giving your body various kinds of food items which will give a wide range of essential micronutrients? So that you need to plan right. And of course, also you need to plan whether these food items are compatible to your body or not, and whether you are eating in right time or not. That you need to observe. You should eat in right time. If you want to eat breakfast, eat before 8 or 8:30. If you want to eat lunch, eat it before 12 or 1. If you want to eat dinner, eat it before 7. We should come to this session every week after having proper food. So by 7:30 we start. I complete my food and then I come to this session. Okay. You should also do the same. Similarly, there are some examples like sitting in the Vajrasana after eating and observing your body, or doing small, simple walk. Bhuktva satapadam gachet, they say in Ayurveda. After eating, just walk slowly for 100 steps, like that. And do not sleep immediately after having food. That is again a wrong thing to do. At least a gap of 2 to 3 hours, at least 2 hours of gap should be there. After eating food, you should not sleep immediately. So observe your food timings, sleep timings, all these things are very important. Similarly, how about your eyes? Are you straining yourself? Now you are looking at your computer screen or your laptop, or your mobile. So are you giving enough rest to your eyes? So at least every 20 minutes, close them for 10 seconds. Every 1 hour, practice palming for 1 minute. Palming is like rub your palms and make them like cups, and close your eyes with your palms and imagine complete darkness, complete pitch black. The moment you close your eyes with your palms, don't think that you'll be andhera. No, just you can try it right now. If you close your eyes with your palms, still you will be able to see a lot of images and light and all. So relax till you see complete darkness, complete black, pitch black, this thing. Then you go back to your work and do regular eye exercise, eye cleansing. Spinal care, observe your posture while you are sitting before your computer. Now, how are you sitting while you are listening to me? How is your back? Is it straight? How is the angle between your back and your thighs if you are sitting? Is it 90 degrees or more than 90 degrees or less than 90 degrees? It should not be less than 90 degrees. Angle at your knee joint, is it 90, more than 90 or less than 90? It should not be less than 90. It can be more than 90 or 90, but not less than 90. So if you're stooping, bending and looking at the computer or phone, bending your neck and looking at your mobile, particularly continuously for 1 hour, this session is for 1 hour. 1 hour continuously bending your neck and looking at your mobile is bad. So there are so many things which we need to observe while you are working continuously before a system. And then you need to change the posture. If you are continuously sitting for 40 minutes, get up, stretch your body, or walk for 1 minute. Not even 1 minute, 10 seconds you walk and come back. Or if you can't walk, stretch your body and again sit down. If you're continuously sitting for many hours, then lie down for 5 minutes. If you're continuously standing, lie down for 5 minutes, sit down for 5 minutes, like that. Change your posture according to your work and observe the ventilation at your work. Are you having enough free flow of air, sunlight? That is very important. You're sitting in an office and completely it is airtight, only AC is coming. Then you need to frequently go out of your office to get some fresh air. And of course, you need to plan your work in such a way that it should not create more stress. Eat the frog. Do the most difficult thing first. When your mind is strong, active, and focused. Plan in such a way that the most important things always dictate your schedule, not the least important things. So all these things. Then of course, strengthening your relationship. This is also very important to stay healthy, because even World Health Organization says health is physical, mental, social well-being, not just absence of disease or infirmity. So socially, how you are interacting with your family members, with your friends, colleagues, relatives, boss, subordinates, with your students, with your teachers. So it's all important for us to understand, observe our relationship, make it better. So it's very important for us to, um, plan our schedule in such a way that we spend quality time with our own family members. Do some activity with your family members. Play, do some um, brainstorming, thinking, or just playing indoor games, outdoor games, going outside, visiting a temple or anything, going to a library, do something creative. Or you can share household responsibilities. You can teach your kids to share household responsibilities. Normally, parents don't allow the kids to do anything in the household. So, the काम वाली का काम है और मेरा काम है, तुम्हारा नहीं, तुम्हारा तो only reading है. तो ऐसा नहीं, they should learn. हाथ बटाना तो बहुत ही important है. So sharing these household activities, discussing the whole, like I ask my kids every day what's happening in your school. Each and everything I ask and they share, and we appreciate, we discuss, we make amendments, we take some decisions. All these things should happen. And we should plan our life together. Plan with your spouse, with your parents, with your kids. It's very important. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So you should not fail in your relationships. So you should plan how you will spend your time with your family members for the next week, for the next month, like that. Where are you going to take them for the vacation? All these things we need to plan ahead. And of course, if you have small kids, you can have a nice story session just before they sleep. That's like that is the thing which I enjoy most in my own life. So all these activities we need to include every day in our own life. Of course, proper rest, switching off our lights before 9:30 p.m., ensuring proper ventilation in bedroom. Similarly, like I've told you about the workplace, proper ventilation in our bedroom also, because we spend at least 6 to 8 hours in our bedroom. We sleep there, and most important activities happen during the sleep: regeneration, rejuvenation, revitalization, energy production, tissue building. So many things happen inside our body while you are asleep. Your body is getting you ready for the next whole day while you're asleep. So it's very important to get proper fresh air into your own bedroom. If you're not doing that, if you're not allowing oxygen, if you're not allowing fresh air to come into your bedroom, if you're not opening your windows, then you're harming yourself. So ensure proper ventilation in your bedroom. Some people have difficulty in falling asleep. So you can try applying oil to the foot, both feet. Nice oil massage to the feet, nice head massage, not a lot of oil, little oil. And if you have, you can do it to your spouse, and your spouse can do it to you. You can do it to your kids. Kids can do the same thing to you. That will increase the bond also, and also you will have a nice and relaxed sleep. So if you switch off your lights before 9:30 p.m., then obviously the melatonin which gets produced will induce sleep, and before 10 you will be going into your sleep. If you are having any difficulty in falling asleep, you can practice meditation before getting sleep. Just lie down on your bed and practice meditation. So all these things will help in having a proper sleep. And the moment you get up, you will be able to see whether this sleep is actually helping you or not. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Sri Krishna says, Yuktahara viharasya yukta chestasya karmasu yukta swapna bodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. Yukta swapna is proper sleep. Yukta avabodha is proper waking up. They say you need to wake up in the Brahmi Muhurta, early in the morning, before sunrise. You keep an alarm and you listen to it. You wake up, and if you are able to jump out of your bed as if there is a spring behind your back, and it gets switched on the moment you wake up, immediately you get out of your bed. That means you had proper sleep. But if you get up and you feel like you want to sleep some more time, you take a lot of karvate, you go this side, that side, and you literally drag yourself from the bed, then the sleep is not at all healthy sleep. You need to change so many things to get that kind of sleep where you can spring out of your bed, jump out of your bed. So, so all these activities we can include in our own life every day. So we made just an example tracker. We made some during the COVID time. We made some online sessions called Swasthya Raksha program where we gave this tracker to all the participants and asked them to make their own tracker. This is just like an example. So till now, whatever I spoke, I wrote everything here. It's not like you have to put everything in your own schedule. You can write whatever you want. You can pick some things from this. Or you can add more. You can delete some. You can make your own customized health tracker. You track your health. So this is for 2 weeks. It's like a 2 week challenge for you. Just list down all the activities you want to do. See, so many activities. I'll just read them out, just like that. Waking up early in the morning before sunrise, observing your body through yourself, observing your breath pattern, drinking water before sunrise. Some people drink early in the morning. That's a good habit actually, but you should not drink it after sunrise. You should drink it before sunrise, because after sunrise the enzymatic activity starts, and if you drink lots and lots of water after sunrise, it can dilute your enzyme. So if you want to drink at least 1 liter of water, it's good before sunrise. So if you want, you can add it. It's not like mandatory for everyone. Brushing teeth with some herbal tooth powder, anything which is not having chemical free tooth powder, toothpaste. Tongue cleaning with a metal tongue cleaner. Eye wash with fresh water or trifla decoction or rose water, or applying herbal kajal, homemade herbal kajal. We have demonstrated how to make homemade kajal in the session we did in 2 years back, the student action program. It's there in the AICTE-SIP channel. So you can see how to make this homemade kajal. So applying this homemade kajal also will cleanse the eyes. Both men and women can apply it before bath, not like makeup. It is before bath. Okay, oil pulling, oil massage to the body, ear drops, nasal drops, physical activity, some kind of physical activity. Then observing your breath pattern again. This observing the breath pattern should happen again and again and again. You can take a small stickers, visiting card size stickers, write observe your breath and stick them everywhere, on your car dashboard, on your bathroom door, on your refrigerator door, on your bedroom door, on your desk, to your computer, to your laptop, everywhere, wherever you want to stick it, you stick it. And whenever you look at it, pause everything, observe your breath. How is your breath? Are you breathing in a deep breathing or shallow breathing, like diaphragmatic breathing or only shallow breathing? Breathing in a rhythmatic way or arithmetic way? Breathing through your nose or through your mouth? Breathing with noise or without noise? You know, you can just observe your mind and observe your breath. If your mind is relaxed, you will see that breathing happens naturally in a deep way. If you're stressed out, your breathing will be shallow. Observe your breath in various times of the day, and you'll be able to see whether changing the breath pattern is changing your mental state or not. I'm sure it will happen. Whenever you catch yourself doing the shallow breathing thing, hold your breath as much as possible till you gasp for air. Then you start taking deep breath. Instantly, you'll see that you will come out of the disturbing mental state. This is my challenge. You take deep breath and you will not be able to stay in a disturbed mental state for long duration. Okay. Then observe breath pattern, do some exercise or play with kids and family members, expose your body to sunlight for 15 minutes, do Surya Namaskar, yoga asanas, pranayama, dhyana, whatever you want to do, you can do. these are some examples which we do. You can add, modify, delete, subtract, whatever you want. Observe your breath pattern again. Herbal powder, to use herbal powder to massage and take bath instead of soap. Bathing, spiritual practices if you want to do. And observe your body again, hunger, thirst, observe them. And then you have breakfast with full focus, full concentration on whatever you are eating, without any mobile phone or watching TV or speaking with another person. Full focus on your breakfast. And after breakfast, if you have time, 2 minutes of vajrasana, and you go to work with full focus again. Whatever you are doing, razor sharp focus, undivided attention towards the task at hand. Then again, observe your breath pattern in regular intervals of time. Every 1 hour, observe your breath pattern. Every half an hour, observe. Take good care of your eyes. Then again, observe your body posture. Correct your posture if it is wrong. If you are sitting for a long duration, then stand up, walk. All these things. Observe your hunger and observe your hunger, thirst. Whether you are feeling lightness in the body, heaviness in the body. Again, eye care, spinal care. Again, observe your body and mind just before having your lunch. If your mind is disturbed, practice deep breathing before having food. Lunch before 1 p.m. and it should be the heaviest meal of all, with all nutrients, not the lightest meal. Heaviest meal is the lunchtime. Dinner time should be lightest meal. Vajrasana after lunch. After, if you have time, if you have opportunity to do Vajrasana after lunch, it's great. Otherwise, okay. Then relax after lunch for 15 minutes. Immediately don't run towards your office if you are going home to have lunch. Relax for some time and then go back. Or if you're in the office itself, then relax for 15 minutes before you dive deep into the work again. Of course, this was like during the COVID time, we used to ask them to send this tracker, tick all these things and send us to us, send those trackers to us. Then again, work for working people, other activities with full focus, like eye care, spinal care, observing body and mind, observing breath pattern, drinking herbal tea or eating fruits in the evening, activity with family members, playing creative activities, observing breath pattern, eye care, spinal care, again observing the taking care of your eyes, taking care of your spinal, observing your posture in the evening time, also doing some meditation in the evening if you want, spending time with yourself, completely your time, or spending time with your family members, observing your mind, doing some meditation before dinner, observing the mind and observing the body, and if the mind is disturbed, do some meditation. Dinner before 7:30 p.m. and it should be a light dinner. Again, Vajrasana after dinner, if possible, or 100 steps after dinner, and relax after having food, and evaluate the whole day. Try to fill this tracker, spend time with your family and entertainment, write a journal, plan for the next day. Again, observe your breath pattern. Before sleep, you brush your teeth. If needed, apply oil to the feet and head. Switch off the lights by 9:30 p.m. Story time for kids, if you have kids, or just spend time with your partner before you sleep and share some good things with your spouse. Show some gratitude to your family members. Observe your body. If needed, do some meditation and go to sleep. So these are some example activities you can add. You can subtract. You can choose only 10 activities per day initially, if not all, or 20 activities. Add more, like that. So if you look at this whole tracker, I can say that, see, most of the activities are, you're doing all these things, like you're having food, you are having, doing activity work and all those things. I want you to do it with more awareness. I want you to, before having food, observe your mind and body. While working, observe your posture, observe your breath pattern, like that. And early in the, like, morning time, give at least 2 hours for yourself, for your body, for your mind, for reading, for your family members, like that. Evening, give 2 hours to your family members, for yourself, like that. That is the only thing which I've added. Otherwise, everything is same, but doing with more awareness. So this is something which we all can do. And if we fail to plan, if you plan to fail. So let us all plan this thing This is a great thing we all can do. So you can make your own schedule like this on, and take some paper and write for 1 month or half the month or 1 week or 10 days, whatever duration. You challenge yourself and see how many things you are able to do. If you are able to do, put a tick mark. If you are not able to do, put a into mark. Or if you can add some matter, like you got up before the sunrise, you can tick, or you can write the time also. If you're doing pranayam, you can do how many minutes you did pranayam. If you did exercise, how many minutes. If you did walking, how many kilometers, how many steps. All those things you can note down in the tracker itself, so that you will be able to see the progress also. So see, before 10 days I was walking only for 6,000 steps. Now I am able to walk for 10,000 steps. Or I was able to practice pranayam for 10 minutes. Now I am able to practice pranayam for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Or I was able to hold my breath for 10 seconds. Now I am able to hold my breath for 30 seconds. Like that, you can see the progress also. So I sincerely request you all, because you are regularly attending these sessions, I request you to make your own health tracker and try to, don't get disappointed or discouraged if you are not able to do all the things you have planned. Many people don't do this, but at least you have planned, and if you plan, at least you will be able to do certain things which you will not do if you don't plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So I request you to try this and share the results with us. So it's already time. If you have any questions, I'll take questions.
Good, yeah. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, is this tracker available, sir, in a soft form?
Actually, this tracker is available in our resource material.
Okay.
Health tracker. The name is Health Tracker.
Health tracker. Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And this video also will be available in the YouTube channel immediately after completing the session. Gupta ji.
Namaste ji.
Namaste.
Last week I could not listen to your talk.
Oh.
Today I made it commitment that I am back to Bangalore. So
last week was a very interesting topic. I spoke about gut health, gut microbiome. The video is there in YouTube AICTE-SIP channel. You can just listen. It is a very interesting topic.
Thank you, doctor, for all the talk that we heard from you. I think we are very much benefited. That is number one.
Thank you.
And whatever you are not doing earlier, now we'll try to follow, and this health tracker also will try to follow.
Yes.
And secondly, you said some book is going to come, whatever covering all your talks.
Yes.
Can you tell us something about that?
No, not my talks. So the syllabus which we have prepared, Holistic Human Health.
Okay.
So the book is already prepared. Mostly within few days, it will be available as a free ebook for all the AICTE people. This student induction program, this UHV and other IKS topics, out of them, 3 books are already ready.
Okay.
Out of which one is Holistic Human Health. So
how to get these books actually? What is the procedure?
No, it will be made available as a resource material. Ebook will be available in the website only. So
in the website.
3 days back we had this meeting, National Coordination Committee meeting, AICTE National Coordination Committee meeting.
Okay.
And these 3 books were presented before our Sahasrabuddeji. And so very soon these 3 books will be distributed for everyone who is following the this AICTE, SIP and all this session. Yeah.
Okay. So is it the last talk for you today, doctor?
No. Why?
No, because sometime back they put the calendar and events and all that July 29th. 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 29th.
That I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe
no. So
Parikshit bhai, I will tell.
we will try to continue to listen to you and get benefited. Thank you,
Okay.
doctor. Thank
Okay.
you.
Anyone else who wants to ask the question can raise your hand. So, yeah, I believe we can call it a day.
Yeah, it's 8:30 now. We can.
Yes, it's 8:30 now. So it was very, very, very informative session. Yes, we have to implement all this in our life. So for me also it's little tough, but I always keep trying it, and I failed many times, but I try. So I wish all of you to keep trying it, because one way or other it will benefit us. Some way or other it will benefit us. So with that note, I thank you, Bhaiya, for such an informative session and boosting us to do it. That's the beauty actually you have in your words. Thank you, Bhaiya. Namaste.
Namaste, namaste.
Namaste to all.